I'm more of a I don't know actually between these two guys, Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne. I think I'm more of a Stark personally, but I appreciate Batman. So no, I'm more of a Batman. I'm more of a Batman. Yeah, Stark don't really resonate with me like that.
Stark. Well, they're both billionaires.
No doubt. Which I resonate with that.
Well, I'd resonate with that too, man. I mean, hell, if I'm a billionaire, I'm bringing everyone with me.
I'm good. You know what I mean?
I'm just like, hey, what house you want?
We go. Which island we going?
What house do you want? And also, here's a check for $2.5 million.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, let me write you a check too.
If I'm a billionaire, dude, I'm spreading the wealth. Spreading the wealth and spreading the love. Because what's the point of having billions of dollars under your if you actually have physical wealth of billions of dollars, dude, if I had $1 billion in the bank right now, you couldn't
spend it all, bro.
No, I couldn't spend all that in a lifetime. Well, I could, but.
Only if you're
stupid.
Yeah.
Only if you're stupid.
Yeah, what would you spend?
Well, if I put all of it in Bitcoin, I'm going to lose every single penny I got.
Real talk.
Because
NFTs
and shit like that. I ain't trying to be stupid, but overall, I would say if I'm a billionaire and I have cash value of $1 billion, I'm spreading the wealth.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving each family member of mine, direct family member of mine, $1 million each. I'm giving friends a good amount of money each.
Go to vacation. Go on vacation, guys.
Well, and that's what I'd be like, dude. Here, take a break from work.
Take a life vacation.
Stay home. Take care of your kids. Enjoy life.
Real talk.
Yeah, if I could do that, if I could do that for my family, I would. My family, my friends. I would say, what would be the point of me having $1 billion if I couldn't spend it on the people that I care about?
Well, it's no fun being at the top alone anyway, is it?
Hell no, it ain't.
If I got $1 billion, man, what do I look like just sitting on $1 billion by my damn self?
Yeah, I'd be an asshole.
You alone and just rich? What?
Yeah, I mean,
don't make no sense.
No, it doesn't. But oh well, it is what it is.
These two guys, I don't know if they care.
No, well, I think they do care. I mean, Tony,
who cares less?
Depending on which comic book version you get, because there's some versions of Batman that's an absolute psychopath.
Yeah, true.
And then there's some versions of Iron Man where he's an egotistical dick.
True.
Who also is a serial woman beater. That's the other.
And a drunk.
Yeah. And alcoholism.
It's not good for Tony, is it?
No, it ain't. He will more than definitely die from cirrhosis of the liver before Thanos can snap him out of existence. That's just being honest.
I think Batman obviously has the better villains, but is that going to win him a death battle? I don't necessarily know about that.
DC has better villains overall. Period. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone out there who will even debate that at this point.
I couldn't.
I would say that Marvel has some good
Who's
villains.
their best villain, though? Marvel's best villain? Thanos, just due to the movie?
I would say, Thanos is up there now, but I would say classically...
Doctor Doom?
Doctor Doom is up there. Magneto is up there.
Oh, yeah, Magneto. That's a good one.
Especially, you want villains that have a legitimate reason why they are doing what they're doing.
No doubt.
Magneto, because of his experiences during the Holocaust and his experiences during his experimentations and all that from humans, there's a reason why he hates humanity.
Well, I think that was what was so interesting. We did the Doomsday, and I thought that was his story told why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
and
being destroyed over and over again.
Yeah, and he remembered every single time it happened. I mean, imagine that. Imagine remembering every single death, every single instance of pain and everything, and it all culminates to the point where you can't even remember what love or compassion.
That's just epic, and the story alone is just damn, that's just deep.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just deep.
He has experienced so much torment and so much hell that he has no idea what love or what even peace is.
Oh yeah, no sense of that.
No. And I think that's the difference between Iron Man and Batman is the fact that Iron Man was fully grown whenever his parents, like something bad happened to his parents.
Yeah.
He was a semi-adult. He was like in college.
He was dealing with grown trauma.
Yeah, whereas Batman was a kid. Batman, and it not only happened, but it happened right in front of him.
Yeah.
I mean, watching his dad get gunned down and then his mother get gunned down right after.
Dark, cold city.
Yeah, crime alley, if you will. But I guess, shall we?
We'll check out the facts, man. Yeah, I can't choose just off rip.
Me neither. So I guess let's check them out.
They say it.
Batman, DC's vengeful
hell?
of the night.
Oh yeah, the Iron Bat.
Marvel's genius billionaire playboy philanthropist. These two mortal men have used their intellect and determination to take their place alongside gods. And being filthy, stinking rich sure doesn't hurt either. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And
Burns
it's our
and
job to analyze
Smithers.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I'm down.
That's right, he's back. In case you're one of the many psycho supervillains stalking the streets of Gotham City, I would make peace with whatever god you pray to, because they won't save you from the goddamn Batman.
Hell
But
yes.
before he dressed like a giant rodent and employed little boys in booty shorts as meat shields, he was Bruce Wayne, scion of the multi-billion-dollar company, Wayne Enterprises. Until Mommy and Daddy got 360 no-scope, leaving Bruce with a void inside him that could only be filled by the never-ending quest for justice and vengeance. That night, Bruce Wayne died, and the Batman was born. He would devote his life to perfecting his body and mind to become more than human. He would transcend his own mortality into legend, a nightmare to haunt evildoers till the end of time. Jesus Christ! I feel like Zoloft and therapy would work too, but okay, whatever works. Batman's resume is absurd. He's mastered 127 martial arts, trained in stealth and assassination, and is a super genius with a photographic memory. He's the world's greatest detective, bar none. Like how the League of Shadows needs to keep erasing Batman's memories because he keeps finding their secret bases. Or the time he found a dead body with no entry or exit wound and a 40-year-old bullet nearby, and somehow determined it must have been fired backwards in time. Despite being a master
What?
escape
I
artist,
don't know.
forensic scientist,
Comic
mechanical
books.
engineer, and ninja, one of
Yeah,
Batman's
Batman
assets stands
Ninja
above them
movie. I
all.
still need to watch that.
Bat Sticks.
Oh. We
Cut.
cut.
Escape artist, forensic scientist, mechanical engineer, and ninja. One of Batman's assets stands above them all. His
The nipples.
We cut. We cut to Batman's ass. Thank you,
Oh,
Joel
shit.
Schumacher. Rest in peace, Joel Schumacher. You made some pretty good films during your life, but I will never forgive you for giving us bat nipples and bat
Man,
ass.
that's really his head.
Bat Sticks. Bats has poured his billions into tactical armor and gadgets for every conceivable situation. If there's one word to describe Batman, it's prepared. Made of reinforced Kevlar and titanium, his batsuit can resist knives and gunfire, and even protected him from this massive explosion.
Damn.
Judging by the size of the detonation, Batman's distance from the epicenter, and the surface area of his body, he must have withstood a blast of nearly 60 tons of TNT. His cowl comes with night vision, infrared, and a radio, while his utility belt is chock full of smoke bombs, nerve toxins, a grappling hook, and batarangs, which he can control midair and set to explode. It was these tools that allowed Batman to wage his one-man war on crime. But once he got over his angsty loner phase, he helped found the Justice League of America in order to bring his personal brand of Bat Justice to the entire world. And Batman's knack for schemes
And he was a permanent part-timer. He never committed to the Justice League full time. Period. He as a matter of fact, one of my favorite Justice League films out there was the anime one called Doom, where it went over the founding of the Legion of Doom. And and it actually went over like when the Legion of Doom found something called the Agamemnon contingency, and it was basically perfect ways to get rid of the Justice League, the members of the Justice League.
Damn.
And we find out that
Batman already had
we found out that the Agamemnon contingency was made by Batman.
Batman only trusts Batman.
Well, And at the end, during it, they ask him just like, why would you consider doing this? And Batman just like always thinking of the fact, just like, look, what if one of us goes rogue? And it's like, that won't happen. And he's just like, will it? How do you know? That's the thing. I am prepared for everything. I want to be prepared for everything. And the fact that you don't want me to be prepared for everything, that just doesn't compute with me.
Validates his need to have preparation.
And there's a sense of just... and it's almost like a sense of completion for him to have everything planned out to the point where he is not surprised about anything.
Well, that's what's going to win him this death battle if he does win this. Is his preparation. They say Batman with prep time is...
Well, Batman with prep time is insane, but also you have to think about the advancements that Tony Stark has, especially with certain... The suits, I will say Tony definitely has the advantage.
No doubt. Like off rip, right?
Yeah.
But what mental game is Bruce going to employ?
That's where I think Bruce does have the advantage, is in terms of his actual combat training, because Tony doesn't really have as much combat training. He has all the tools and weapons at his disposal to basically take down a small country.
Can Batman fry the suit in any way?
Maybe he could come up with a hacking protocol that disables his artificial intelligence, whether it's Jarvis or Friday or whichever one Tony's using. I could definitely see that.
Jarvis is going to play a part in this, and Jarvis ain't no slouch.
No, Jarvis is one of the best AIs that Tony has ever created.
Oh man, this is going to be tight, bro.
Skyrocketed the match, turning him into the Bat God we all know and mean. Like the time he developed a backup personality that would ensure he functions as Batman in case of a psychological attack that drove him mad. A backup human operating system. Like a computer, but it's his brain.
He even has plans tailored to his teammates' weaknesses should they ever go rogue. He's developed contingencies for everything, which is why Bats comes prepared with extra suits for any occasion.
Like his Nightfall exosuit to battle Bane, or the Justice Buster, which he obviously designed to combat the Justice League. He even got a final bat suit from his sixth dimensional self that can rewrite your mind.
But my favorite is his stylish zebra suit, which he wore after getting weird Magneto powers. They just made his suit look like this for some reason. There's also the Rainbow Batman suit, the Suit of Sorrows, and of course, the Bat Nipples.
So much lore I'm out of.
All paid for with the Bat credit card. Never
Get that out of here. Get that out of here. That does not exist.
The Bat credit card? Batman got bad credit?
No, it's...
I'll mess with you.
Thank you. I'm glad you're messing with me, because there's been some people who've just been like, well, I wanted a Bat credit card. If you would have bought that, I would have shredded it right in front of you.
Without it.
But perhaps his greatest suit of armor, the one designed to put him on the same level of insane mind-bending power as his league teammates, is the Hellbat.
AKA the single coolest looking thing ever invented.
Forged by Superman in the heart of the sun,
what?
Each member of the Justice League contributed to this monstrous mech's abilities.
And boy, does it show! The Hellbat is absolutely hardcore!
Made of nanokinetic mesh, it can shapeshift around Batman's body and operates via telepathic link.
It can fly, turn invisible, and fire a bat-shaped chest laser. And by diverting all the suit's power into his fists, he can use the Devastator, a punch powered by...
He might fuck Tony Stark up.
With this suit, maybe. Because this suit is redonkulous.
That makes his martial arts that much more devastating.
Yes.
Oh, it does have a 95% chance of giving old Bats a heart attack.
Oh, shit.
He has given himself to save all of Gotham City on at least one occasion. It's that level of insane drive that pushed him to use the Hellbat in his one-man invasion of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
In order to bring his son back to life.
Wow.
That's
Who's
love.
a dick?
Huh?
Damian is a dick.
Early on, Damian, yes. Later on, whenever he's actually been around regular people and not around... Nightwing, Robin, or not Robin, but Raven from the Teen Titans, Beast Boy. Because there's certain ones where Damian joins up with the Teen Titans, and in the beginning, nobody likes him. But eventually... he learns just like I have to work as a team in order to do good, and not only that, but he learns to actually like have fun, be a real kid. And
I'd like to read that story arc right there.
yeah, there's actually a movie. I think it's a Batman, or like it's a Teen Titans Return of Slade. I forget which one it is, but there's some movies out that actually have Damian and the Teen Titans, and it's really, really good.
I'll check them out.
DC's animated movies are so good. They blow Marvel's out of the water.
Oh man!
Whereas Marvel has the better live action films. Yeah, I said it. The Snyderverse is overrated. Get over yourselves. Netflix is not going to buy it. Warner Brothers is not going to part with... If they do, they'd be fools. Warner Brothers is not going to part with DC. Period. It's the only thing that's making them money. Why would they get rid of it?
They got all those characters they can just put in that Multiverses game from DC. And plus more. Like, I mean, there's a lot they can do.
Yeah, but it's just Snyder heads just not letting go of the past. Like, it's Zack Snyder hasn't been involved.
It's over with, man.
It's done.
It's over with.
Let
bro.
it be.
He's done.
Apocalypse, home to the god of evil himself,
Darkseid.
Batman stared down the final boss of DC Comics and actually kicked his ass.
This is incredible, considering Darkseid is a being strong enough to destroy entire universes and fast enough to fly to the edge of the universe in seconds. Since the DC universe is significantly larger than our own, that would be over 600 quintillion times the speed of light.
That same Darkseid avatar even took a Shoryuken from Alan Scott, who was amped up from the energy of the multiverse, and Bats cleaned his clock just as hard.
But this incalculable strength is drawn from Batman's own life force, specifically his metabolism. Should any fight with the Hellbat go on too long, Batman may succumb to its hunger before finishing the fight himself. Or absorb someone else's biomass for fuel.
Ooh.
That works too.
Oh,
so
shit.
Basically, you'd have to be completely batshit insane to pilot this thing. And Bats, is... Yeah, sorry to break it to you, but the
Kinda
grown
crazy.
man that wears his underwear on the outside isn't all there.
In keeping with being a perfectionist, though, he's completely aware of this. That's why he does not kill. Because if he did, he understands that he can't trust himself to know when to stop.
Batman has outsmarted the nigh-omniscient
Yeah.
Metron, defeated his...
Yeah, that's...
Batman's so deep, dude.
And also, dude, you want to talk about one of the scariest characters that has ever existed? I think they're actually going to bring him up here. The Bat Who Laughs.
Oh, okay.
That is there is a dark... You know the multiverse that exists in DC, right?
Yeah.
There is a dark multiverse that exists underneath it. And it's basically 22 layers of the most absolute nightmarish shit you could ever imagine.
Oh my
that
God.
would happen in the DC universe. And one of them is the Bat Who Laughs. And the Bat Who Laughs is basically Bruce Wayne gone off the deep end into like the darkest pit and has become the most terrifying human being ever to exist.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's horrible.
Dark counterpart, the Batman Who Laughs,
Yep.
and humiliated Superman in a one-on-one fight. No, wait, that one's not canon. That one he technically had help. Yeah, that one.
Although many of his greatest accomplishments have been aided by his exceptional prep work and foreknowledge, he's no stranger to being put on the spot, even in the face of Armageddon. Who else would kick the Spectre, the Angel of Wrath, God's divine judgment, in the face, and then tell him to get the hell out of his city?
I'll tell you who. The goddamn motherfucking Batman.
Hell yes.
I fuck with Batman heavy, bro.
Think I haven't planned for this?
Oh, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
R.I.P.
You would be forgiven for doubting the destiny of genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist Tony Stark.
Yeah, because you can add massive
Yeah, are
pride to
you
that list,
Tony
too.
Stank?
Tony's parents died when he was still young, leaving the mind-bogglingly brilliant prodigy to inherit a multi-billion-dollar tech company.
With mommy and daddy's purse strings, Tony decided to live it up and down in booze and the ladies.
Which was problematic considering he made his fortune as a part of a military-industrial complex, selling devastating high-tech arms to the highest bidder.
And Tony got to see his
The
handiwork
Jericho.
firsthand when it literally blew up in his face.
Ooh.
Tony never had much of a heart to begin with, but after that, he literally had even less. Unlike so many men of weaker spirit, though, Tony refused to give up. He was made of tougher stuff. He was made of iron.
So he built himself a robot suit to bust the hell out of there. And when he got back to the good old US of A, he devoted his life to protecting the world from the kinds of weapons he helped make by making an even better robot suit and becoming a superhero.
I am Iron Man.
Hell yeah. And that's
Start
another
of it
primary difference is that Batman is all about secrecy. You know,
Oh, yeah.
not revealing who he is. Tony Stark holds a press conference and he's like, yeah, I'm Iron Man.
Could be his
Whatever.
downfall.
Could be.
I don't know.
Could be.
Suits of armor wasn't just a hobby for Tony, but an obsession. Over the course of his long career as a founding member of the Avengers, he has constructed dozens of different models, which he can call to him at once like a literal one-man army.
Most of his armors come with the same basic toolkit: super strength, massively hypersonic flight, and repulsor blast.
Repulsors are extremely dense beams of muons, unstable subatomic particles similar to electrons. They're actually really interesting. See, they're classified as leptons, which don't have any known substructures.
And-
Just sort of like
It's a laser.
It's a
just suck
laser.
the fun out of it.
Basically.
His armors also come with onboard AI, like Friday, which can hack into enemy technology, command his other suits to fight remotely, and operate down to the picosecond. That's 1/trillionth of a second.
Even outdated armors are strong enough to blow up a chunk of rock as big as Manhattan. By taking a look at its speed, Tony's armor would have had to be hidden with an energy of nearly 300 teratons of TNT. That's 3 times stronger than the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
Wow.
Years spent defending the Earth has conditioned Tony to be prepared for any threat imaginable, and he has an armor for almost any occasion.
He's got an armor to bust Hulks, an armor to bust Thors, an
Yeah.
armor that can turn intangible, a super tiny armor that can mess with your insides, and an armor made of white sticky alien goo. Definitely
The
not
bleeding
legal
edge.
in all 50 states.
None of these alter his mind either. Like,
No.
oh man, yeah.
In order to
Tony
remain
might
as
whoop
flexible
Batman's
as
ass.
possible, though, his standard go-to is the mob.
You ever heard that? So it's I don't know if it's a parody song or what, but I remember hearing it a long time ago. It's like, I was standing on the corner, minding my shit, and I whooped Batman's ass. Say it with me. I whooped Batman's ass.
I need to see this.
God, I need to see. We need to pull that up
Model
sometime.
Prime. It has all the classic Iron Man staples and has even incorporated size-changing.
Wow,
extra
this
strength
armor
and invisible
would fuck
stealth
everything
mode.
up.
And a badass lightning samurai sword?
Yeah.
Say what you want about the smug son of a bitch, but he's definitely got style. And
He
crippling
has cool
alcoholism. But look who's talking.
It was
Yeah.
more than likely that same devil-may-care attitude that led to Tony revealing his secret identity to the world, which I guess had no consequences.
Look, Wiz, when you build a space laser strong enough to wipe out alien fleets in one shot, I don't think the Mandarin is going to interrupt your shawarma lunch date.
That space laser is a Dyson sphere, a speculative superstructure that is meant to encircle an entire star and harness its energy. Something only possible by a theoretical Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale.
It's basically when you're galaxy-brained enough to draw power from the entire solar system.
I know it's comics, but the fact that Tony just has one of these lying around is insane. Known as Soul's Hammer, Tony's incomplete sphere is strong enough to destroy a planet at only a 2% charge.
Oh my god.
Didn't you work on one of those? I remember you talking about how it would solve your student loan problems once and for all.
On behalf of the families of several planets that no longer exist, I'm not legally at liberty to discuss that.
Years of protecting the world from aliens, gods, and even his friends. All of that stuff wore Tony down and turned him into the one thing he promised himself he would never become. A narc.
Siding with U.S. government's enforcement of the Superhuman Registration Act led to a literal civil war between superheroes.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be his last.
Though it did prove he could hang with the best of them. He's beaten Captain America in hand-to-hand combat, survived blows from Thor, and even took down the Worldbreaker Hulk.
He even matched Magneto. Magneto, the guy that controls metal, the thing that surrounds Tony's entire body, by amplifying his power with Jupiter's magnetic field.
And then Max punched him with the power of the sun, and it was like, no big deal. There really doesn't seem to be a limit to how insane Tony's tech gets. In the movies, this is the same guy that figured out time travel just sitting around one evening. In the time it takes me to down a beer, Tony's already shattered the laws of physics. Yeah, sure. Go to the
It
Middle
works.
Ages and
My
play
time
nice
machine
with
worked.
Dr. Doom.
The artwork.
Perhaps
Yeah.
his greatest invention of all, however, was the E-scape, an entire virtual universe where the only limit is his imagination.
And because Tony's nothing if not predictable, he made an armor out of it. That's right, he made an armor out of a universe.
This
What?
virtual armor is composed of solid holograms that can form any weapon Tony can think of. But even it likely cannot compare to the armor Tony created inside the E-scape, the Godbuster.
It's literally Iron Man going Super Saiyan. The Godbuster was so powerful it destroyed the entire E-scape in a single blast, along with the AI controlling all of it.
An earlier iteration of the Godbuster was able to stand up to Celestials, cosmic gods that can warp reality, like Galactus.
Man, Batman getting his ass whooped.
I hate to say it, but yeah, it looks that way.
Man, what?
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing for this.
Who can
He can throw on whatever suit he want to throw on.
So it lives up
Yeah.
to the name.
I think
But
that's
it
about
isn't
right.
that kind of power that makes Tony special. After a life spent wallowing in vice and pleasure, Tony rebuilt himself into a man he could be proud of. Someone who could sacrifice everything to save the world.
I suppose underneath it all, that man of iron had a heart of gold.
You want my property? You
You
can't
can't have it. But I did you a big favor, though. I should privatize world peace. Like a
He
boss.
said, I'm the answer.
Yeah.
It's like, y'all are good. Y'all got me.
He's like, you're welcome.
More or less Batman.
Czar set
Just a
from
brighter
the
tone
all
on that
possibilities.
message.
But first, if you want the same level.
Blue Chew. I don't need it. No, thank you.
Good.
I'm good. Okay.
I'm
Iron
going Iron
Man.
Man. Yeah,
Iron Man.
what do we need to talk about?
What's there to talk about? I mean,
What's Batman gonna do? You gonna creep up on him?
it's like I'm gonna throw a battery.
Yeah, what? I got a suit that is the universe, bro. I got Gotham City in my suit.
It's like, shit, that didn't work.
I'll become your suit. Cause that's what this suit does.
Dear God, he's unstoppable.
What?
I don't know.
Hey man, I'm hoping for I hope I'm wrong. I want to see Batman win this, but I am
We'll see.
picking Iron Man.
We will see.
Because I would feel like a fool. It's like having an ace in your hand, pocket aces, and I ain't calling. What?
Yeah, that's
Come
true.
on, man.
All right, let's get into this.
All right, my bad.
You're good. You're good. You're straight.
Yo, what's up, punk?
Knock, knock.
Hey, bats! Now, I can respect a man with a healthy sense of paranoia and billions to spare, but Steve and Nat are really up my ass about this. Take the Watchtower offline now, Bruce.
You don't want this fight, Tony. It'll be the biggest mistake of your life. Clark, do you read me? The Watchtower is being attacked.
Seriously, bats? I figured out hacking in the 2nd grade. How do you think I got in here? Aside from...
Okay.
Really, Bruce? This stick? I thought we were grown-ups here.
Ready when you are.
Already.
Yeah, he pulled this out way too early.
Yeah.
I think.
I need Soul's Hammer online pronto. Match my coordinates. I'll try to... Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, the Watchtower's offline.
Ugh.
What did you expect? I am Batman.
Oh my god.
And I am Iron Man.
Yeah,
here
the
we
Iron
go.
Legion.
Got a suit for everything, bats, including busting wannabe gods like you.
Okay.
All right.
Bust this.
this is intense right here.
Ow.
Damn. That's not the Godbuster armor, though, is it?
No, it isn't.
Oh, here we go.
That.
You got the Universe armor right here.
Had to divert some power to hacking that suit. Like I said, second grade. Friday, fire the hammer.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
They're gonna destroy Bruce. Well. Okay.
Holy shit.
No more armors, Tony. Just you and me.
Wait, what?
Man to man.
Well, man to genius billionaire playboy.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Maybe just one more.
Uh-oh.
Model 58, the nano armor. Snuck it into your body back on the watchtower. Friday, initiate self-destruct.
Oh, shit.
And there you go. Ah.
Fatality.
He won.
I could really use a drink.
That was a close one.
Yeah.
A lot closer than I thought it would be.
They gave Batman some respect.
Oh, come
They gave him some
on.
respect.
You know, if they fought naked, Batman would have beat the shit out of him.
Well, no doubt. I
Yeah,
mean,
what?
yeah, without their suits, Batman wins.
The facts, easy.
I mean, what's there to say?
No.
127 different forms of martial arts, and combat prowess like second to none. Come on.
It's over with.
Yeah.
And as a character defined by his tenacity, preparedness, and utter genius, so is Tony Stark. So neither could rely on that skill set alone to pull them through.
And it shouldn't come as a surprise. Batman's standard Batsuit couldn't quite hold up to the firepower of even the most basic Iron Man armors. The Batsuit is surprisingly tough, sure, but it isn't taking hits from a dude that can punch apart Manhattan. And despite Bats having a ton of nifty gadgets, Iron Man's armors were way more varied and powerful. With so many unique and often alien abilities, there was no way Bats could predict all of them.
With time, he could certainly figure out a plan of attack, but since Tony is just as much a genius schemer as Batman, he could do the same.
There are lots of cases where he would have won, especially with his ace in the hole, the Hellbat.
The Hellbat's raw power and speed absolutely dwarfed the majority of Iron Man's arsenal, and could have killed him immediately were it not for Tony's own trump cards.
Like the Godbuster, which was definitely strong enough to contend with it. The Hellbat can take on Darkseid, but a weaker version of the Godbuster could hold its own against Celestials.
Darkseid was a being capable of threatening the multiverse with his power and moving many times faster than light, but the Celestials were capable of the same.
With an armor that strong, Tony could buy himself enough time to break out all his other tricks, like sneaking nano armors into Batman's body, phasing through him with ghost tech, draining the Hellbat's power, or just hacking his suit and shutting it off.
And with an army of armors,
There's so many options,
Tony can
bro.
certainly hold Batman
Yeah.
off long enough to employ those strategies. Hell, since he can control them remotely, he technically didn't even need to be there and put himself in harm's way.
And remember, the Hellbat used Batman's own life force as a battery. He needed to end the fight quick or else his own armor would kill him first.
Yeah.
With Tony throwing an army at him, he didn't have a good way of doing that. Tony just had way too much shit to throw at Batman, while Batman didn't have the time or options he needed to keep up.
Batman may have been a god among men, but Iron Man's wealth of gadgets, insanely powerful tech, and greater mechanical experience allowed him to crush the Caped Crusader.
You might think
Yeah.
it's an injustice
Yeah,
that
like-
Batman's
Yeah.
gonna need avenging, but Iron Man was in a whole nother league.
The winner is Iron Man.
Like realistically, Iron Man is a galactic threat, right? Like,
Yes. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
In his armor, he is capable of standing against a litany of enemies that are
Man,
super powerful.
He could clean up Gotham City in 5 minutes.
He probably could, especially if he had the Iron Legion.
Yeah.
All the suits would just be like, all right, so you guys handle Lower Gotham, you guys handle Upper Gotham, you guys handle Arkham.
Right.
I'm sorry, you 3 groups handle Arkham, and yeah, that'll be that.
I think that's good. I got the
I think we're
Joker.
good.
It's like I got the Joker.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
go
like,
ahead.
yeah, that's. He'd be more than happy to take on the Joker by himself. He's like, all right, I got the Joker. Don't worry, I got some bangers to tell him.
I got some bangers. So who did you pick, guys? I want to know in the comments.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, common sense told me Iron Man on this one. Like usually it's not that easy.
Yeah.
But with the options, the powers, like I mean, he was every superhero combined by the end.
Basically,
of this
yeah.
video. You know what I mean? So
he was next level shit, dude.
Batman had no chance on this. They need to redeem Batman some type of way. Like, who can they put Batman against? Like,
I don't know.
Slade Wilson.
Slade would be a good one.
I think that'd be a
Batman versus Slade. There's things that they.
But they're actually same universe. I guess they need to cross the universes, right?
Yeah.
For a death battle.
Batman
versus
maybe Captain America.
That'd be. I mean, I think that'd be more true to
form. And the hand-to-hand hand-to-hand battle.
They both balance out. He's got the super strength and all that. He's got the super intelligence. Like
yeah, Batman's got the suits and the gadgets and all that.
He's got the leadership qualities. Captain does, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
what is it? Strategy and shit. Like,
yeah,
that might be a better one.
Maybe.
I don't. I think Batman might end up slaughtering him. Like,
yeah, because that's the thing. It's like, what all are they going to include? Because all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's taking on Captain America. Okay, Batman's just going to pull out that nightmare armor and just like destroy him.
Yusuke Urameshi, detective on detective. There you go.
Basically. So, all right, I guess
we'll wrap this one up, y'all. Yeah. You got anything else?
I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yo, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
That's what I was going to say, actually.
To the Renegades, to D's World. Go check the Force Field. Go check. Well, we got some undercover stuff we're going to tell y'all to check.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? So, until next time, y'all, we appreciate y'all coming through. Hope y'all enjoyed this death battle. And keep God close. We are your hosts. Peace.
Regenerated, my own hip hop, nothing to play with. The vision to God, powerful paces. All alone won't stop, perfect my goal. Hey yo, regenerated, my own hip hop, nothing.